PHP switch case. In PHP, we want to make some decisions sometimes. We want to make decisions that have more than one we want to make decision more than one option. Now, let's say we have a value and we have other options. For example, we want to test age. If the age is above 18, and we also have some other values because different age becoming. So we have a minimum here. So I would bring the age into a range like 18 to 20, 20 to 25, 25 to 35, and 40, 35 to 50, and 50 to 65. Now, in those kind of age range, we want something to be printed out. We want an operation to be done. So when we have multiple options, one of the tools I use in the control statement is what we call switch case. Switch case has a variable to declare, then it has own test value with cases that we're going to be using. We have case and we have some the statement that follows. So let's have the syntax of that. One, let's declare a variable called age equals to 25. Then we'll declare this variable must be valid always. Then look at the switch case syntax. Now switch and so open the bracket, then the test value. After that, we go to open the statement, open the curly braces. Within this curly braces where our other statement will be, we have what we call case. The case is option 1, and we have the option 1 column. Then what do you want to do? Statements. So do. We're done and we'll break. Statement what to do. And we're done. Right break. So the first work here is having work to do. Now we have a variable. The syntax of switch case is switch the variable that we want to test here, then the first option to compare to this text value. Then we're going to have series of it. So we can have series of these operation here, So to have this series of this operation, different option, series of this, option 2, test with, and we have option 3 to test with, alright, option 3 to test with. Option 3. We have 3 options. So if the value here is compared to this, if it's true, it will print out error code statement what to do. Now, if this one is not true, then if we go to the next option. If this one is not true, go to the last option. But what if all the cases are not true? We have what we call a default. Default for the default value. Default we have the default. So the default, what should we do? It also echo only the last option, which is not actually I think the end of the statement. And switch case. End of switch case. End of switch case. This is how it works. So we have echo, echo, end of switch case. So that's how we can do our work, and we be able to run it perfectly. That's how to do the syntax. The test value, the option to compare with, the statement to run, what to do, then we'll break, we'll go to the next one if it's true, compare it, it break, and so on and so forth. So this is the switch case. Now let's write a simple example on that. We want to compare this. So we're going to compare this here. To do that, in this option, we have the age 18, and next you just say you are 18 you are 18. Then the next one, now another option is 25. We just say here we're gonna take around you are mediate. Right, then the next option is true. Let's see if 35. It's 35. What do we tell it to do? We tell it to do all. You are an adult. You are an adult. So what are the default? The default is said you are too young or old. Or you are too young or old to learn. Right, so this is switch case. So it doesn't get the option, we're going to follow all true. So what we're testing is, the testing value is the age, $age, that's the testing value. So we have the value, age is a variable, and we want to test with three options, 18, 25, 35, then the default value. So to save it, we'll go to our browser, run it, local, switch case. You see, you have a middle age. You compare the middle age, the age 25, and the variable here is 25. So this, you change this one to 35, save, go back here. You are an adult. Now, let's take one more example. Save as switch case 2. Now, this switch case, we want to change this so something that we can actually work with. Now let's leave this, and the variable we're going to use here is, let's declare another variable here. Let's call it today equals to date. We want to use a date function. This date function can contain day, month, and year. So we're going to use here. We're going to use extraction of the first 3 days, first 3 letters of the day. This Monday is going to take M. This Monday is going to take MON. This extract 3 letters. 3 letters. Alright, from the day. So it's going to be day, extracting 3 letters to be printed out. So we have today equals to day. It's going to pick up the diff of day. If it is today, it's Tuesday, it's going to take Tuesday, or Wednesday, whichever day, or Sunday. So let's go ahead. So it's the case to test for here. There are today, testing for today, testing for today here. So what will it do? We said, because it's going to be a string, we said it's Monday. It's Monday. It is true. We just said today it's Monday. Monday. Or we have where class. Alright. So the next one is, the next case, let's use the Tuesday. We have Tuesday. So what do we do on this day? Coming at Sunday. Okay. Sun is a set on Sunday. Echo work. Remember not to worship God. Sign of the news. Stop. Good. Break. Right. Now, this is how we can create a long case for a simple checking date application. Then, if it's not, none of the days are true, so today is not visible for this AI. Alright, artificial intelligence. Alright, so we believe that this is one of the best ways to learn this switch case and apply in 2 different ways. Now we can comment this how and take somehow. Save my work and I go to my application and run it. See work. Switch case off. Using switch case, remember to worship God, the sign of humility. That means today is Sunday. Wow. Now let's look at it. Let's look at it. Here's Monday. Let's look at it. We can add. Let's say today is Tuesday. Alright. I have today, Wednesday. Somebody. we did Thursday, right? Then I can have it to on Thursday. We can have it to Friday. We can have it to Sunday. We can have it to Sunday. So in that way we can add some of those things to each of this work and actually get a video of it. It's true, then we'll refresh again. Today is Sunday, remember to watch it go as nothing new. Today is switch case for you. You can use it to make a lot of decisions. You can use it to write a reminder application when it's a particular day. Use it to echo something out on the screen, alright? And you can also use it to do a lot of pop-up in your web application.